We've got both players in the lobby. We've got the lobby tested. So let's just jump straight into it. Hopefully this time I can time it so I don't accidentally show the scoreboard from the test lobby. And here we go. There it is. Just the actual gameplay, not the test lobby scoreboard. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Nass versus Joreuz. Nass, the favorite in the matchup. Joreuz hasn't really cared about that though today. He has beaten everyone we put in front of him, even though he's been the seeding underdog for every match he's played. Round 1 he started off against Atto, who was, well, actually just barely the seeding favorite in that one. Seed 8 to 9. Atto being 8, Joreuz 9. And now Joreuz just took out tournament favorite Moxie in the last round. Moxie's usually one of the favorites of any one tournament he decides to play in. And in this one, he was seed number 1, because we seeded it off ranked MMR, and he is ranked 1 by a mile. But now Joreuz up against one of the other tournament favorites, and also one of his recent teammates in Nass. These guys had a pretty, well, successful at times, but mostly unsuccessful stint together with M80, and then they both went to the Esports World Cup and played brilliantly for different teams. Nass for G2, Joreuz for Chiefs. They actually did play in that tournament as well. G2 eliminated Chiefs. That was Nass eliminating Joreuz in the quarterfinal of that event. I'm sure Joreuz would like a little bit of revenge for that, and would also just like to continue what's already been a brilliant tournament for him. And Nass, the winner from Salt Mine 3, definitely the favorite in the matchup. Down though by 1 goal early on here. Look at this flick by Joreuz, just a classic side flip flick, just diving the nose underneath the ball, nose of the car underneath the ball there. It's exactly how you want to do it. It's the front end of the car. All that you need under there in order for it to work. We all know what Nass can do in ones though. He's really grown into one of the most consistent 1v1 competitors in the EU scene and indeed the world. And it's all about spacing. It's all about just putting his opponent in awkward positions. This is just such a precise play. What a shot to finish it all off after the mind game leaves Joreuz floundering in the net. Just brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant coming out of Nass. Once again, his kickoffs can often give his opponents massive problems as well, as I'm sure a lot of the Nass 1v1 enjoyers in the chat are well aware of. Wasting no time on this attacking play on the counter, but he's been completely challenged. Joreuz surely tying the game, right? Right? No, he's missed it! What on earth is he doing? That was the openest net I've ever seen! That was so unbelievably open! He had all the time in the world, the whole goal to aim at, and he's missed, and Nass has scored. Oh no! That might be the worst open net miss I've seen in years. Just not just because it was open, but because it was so unbelievably open. I mean, the whole goal was open. He had different options for how to score that. He could have just dribbled it in. He could have shot it in. He could have taken one more touch and shot. He had so much time. I mean, that really was the perfect open net. No, not again. Surely. Okay, this time he has scored it. I thought he was hitting the post again. Yeah, open nets are hard. They are hard. But usually when you've got like an angle to worry about, you're worried about hitting the near post or something. Or when the opponent is coming back, you're worried about taking too long. Or maybe you're running out of boost, or there's some other thing about the open net that makes it awkward. But when it, or you know, it's a little bit off the ground, you've got to make a little bit of an aerial up there. When it's just completely wide, like everything was perfect there. I mean, that's what I mean when I say that one of the worst open net misses. I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm just being honest with you guys. Like, that's an unfathomably bad open net miss by Joreuz, who otherwise is doing brilliantly in the matchup. He loves a hard shot now and then, just to keep his opponent honest. Nice 50-50 with the pull away there by Joreuz. Oh, look at the placement. nearly slotting a rebound underneath Nass. That was extremely awkward. Joreuz looking to change the pace of the game every now and then, but oh my goodness, Nass just somehow controls every single touch so perfectly. What even was that touch from Nass to center the ball to himself? It looked like he somehow pinched that one into the middle. I don't know how he's done it, but he has. And into the middle it goes. But yeah, Joreuz is going to need to be perfect here if he's going to beat Nass in this form. Both players have looked very comfortable slowing the game down. Nass, once again, just slows the game down. Like, he fakes an acceleration, goes again, flip reset into the ball, accelerating the play, slows it right down again. I mean, the changes of pace on that last attack make it so difficult to judge when to challenge and when to wait. Here comes Nass again in the back corner, just taking his time, just improving his position little by little. Joreuz follows through with the demo. Now chip forward, lean back reset by Joreuz, delays the shot and runs right into a pre-jump save from Nass. Joreuz did get a good turn on that boost though, nicked it on the turn. You can see that those earlier long shots from Joreuz bought him some time there. Nass had to back off there and respect the potential for Joreuz to just simply be shooting the ball. Oh no, not again. Joreuz has just missed another open net. Nass just bounced off the post. What is happening? If you didn't guess the rank on this, people would be saying champ for that last play. Like, Joreuz is missing another open net. Nass just bouncing off the post in this recovery. It's really not been a good game for open net misses for Joreuz. This has been easily the worst. And he's also missed on his keyboard as well there. He's written nehexed. And he's going to restart his game real quick. So, hey, he needs to do something here. He needs to do something. There you go, in case you were wondering. He's given us him nehexed here. But he did also forfeit. So we won't force Nass to sit through these 35 seconds. There we go. 1-0 to Nass. A messy game one, but only as far as Joreuz was concerned. And the game's taken away all of his points, all of his goals. He's just got zeros on the board because he left the lobby before I ended the game. That's unfortunate. Guys, I'm going to run a minute of ads so that we don't get them during the next game. Rawas switched back to the Fennec and now he's up 3 goals. Wait, did he start this series in the Octane again? We've got Octane versus Octane in this series. What year is this? Octane versus Octane 1v1. I've missed this, I'm not going to lie. Especially Joreuz in the Octane. This just looks right. This is how things should be. Joreuz in the Octane. Nass in the Octane. Yeah, why not? Let's just get everybody back in the Octane and stop bot Fennecking in 1v1. I love the bot Fennec playstyle in 3s, but bot Fennec in 1v1, when everybody does it, it's not the best for entertainment value. It's good when some people are doing it. It's not all bot Fennec, so there's a lot of mechanical Fennecs, a lot of mech Fennecs as well. Marnik88, thanks for the 18-month Prime. Welcome back to the channel. Remember, you can skip all the ads that I run on purpose, and also the ads I run by mistake, or the Twitch run by mistake, I should say. A little bit of a self-exposed there, perhaps. If you do decide to Prime, you're not going to get ads. Crazy. I'm sure you've never been told that by a streamer before. Now, Joreuz in the Octane. If you're like a true OG, you remember Joreuz in the Octane when he first burst onto the scene. Obviously, Joreuz had a lot of success in the Fennec as well. Especially in 1v1. Oh, that's an awkward touch. He's got to be quick here. And he is quick, but that's still very awkward for Joreuz. Nass immediately up into the air. He knows Joreuz can't follow him here. At least not for now. But he didn't have to, because Nass came back down, got demoed, and Joreuz will pick up the mid boost and be right back in control. Notice how, over the years, Joreuz has always gone back to those immediate shots every now and then. Whenever he sees his opponent off his goal line, even at this level, he likes to just take a shot. Best case scenario, you're scoring. Or second best case scenario, you're forcing them to waste boost and land awkwardly and maybe give the ball up. But worst case scenario, when you just simply take a shot like that, especially if you're already in the lead, is, yeah, you give the possession away, but you're forcing your opponent to respect the chance of you just simply shooting any bouncing ball, which is a massive thing, to have your opponent giving you space in Rocket League, but especially in 1v1. Nass, tricky save, makes it. This is another tricky save. Can't get it, and that's a very instructional shot there by Joreuz. When your opponent's lining up an in and out save, great way to stop them is to go bottom bins. Because what do you need to do to save a shot on the bottom of the goal? Double jump. What do you need to do to save a shot to the side of the goal? You need to flip. And you can't flip and double jump. You can only pick one. It's very hard to get to the bottom corner. Crossbar pinch clear there by Joreuz after Nass missed the reset. Well, he landed the reset, I should say, but missed the target with his usage of the reset. All going well for Joreuz in game 2. Notably, he's avoided any chance of an open net miss by avoiding open nets. Oh, hold on. There he is! Joreuz with an open net. Just as we talk about it. And it was an exquisite open net as well. Very nicely dodging away from the ball there to get it on target. And I can see why he's already had wins against Sato and Moxie today. Joreuz is in fine form. Yeah, Joreuz in fine form. Nass just watching Joreuz score that one. Joreuz maybe with a misplay, you could argue. I think he should have stopped the ball on the goal line there. I think it would have gotten inside Nass's head a little bit. Nass was motionless. Would have been nice to make him move. Nass needs Fennec. I don't know. Maybe he's been trying to octane it up a little bit. Maybe he's been, you know, trying to get speedy, get mechanical. The Octane out of the out of the Octane hitbox cars, I think the Octane is the mechanical car. It's the car that gets you air rolling a little bit more than the Fennec does. Fennec obviously is still a car that you can be exceptionally mechanical with if you're the right player. But I think Octane just brings out the flair a little bit more, brings out the creativity more than the Fennec does. Oh, Nash just snipes a shot from close range. Looks like Joreuz didn't expect him to have this. He got reverse swept by Nass a few days ago in FairJame. Wait, Joreuz did? Okay, I can see why he's so locked in here, and maybe why he's a little bit nervous about open nets as well. It's starting to add up a little bit more. Yeah, Joreuz got to be careful here. This is a long way to go. Nass is starting to fire up. It looked like Joreuz tried to hit Nass into the ball there to force him to save his own shot. This time it was not effective. And now Nass from distance, opting for an air dribble out of his own half. Joreuz matched him immediately with a pre-jump in defense of his own. And Nass is still going to be able to turn on this one. Oh, well done with a catch. Nass just too slick with it. He's starting to claw his way back in this game. This is extremely dangerous territory for Joreuz. I mean, he makes it look so simple, but that is a really, really tricky shot to see coming from Joreuz POV. It's very hard for him to read that. Nass was down by 5, now only down by 2, and he might be coming back to within 1 here. Tight angle reset, just barely lobbed over Joreuz. Nass is within 1, and there is 56 seconds left on the clock. This has been a phenomenal passage of play for Nass. Oh, that's such an awkward reset for Joreuz to try and save. It looked like Nass might have messed it up. Before he knows it, it's over him. But Joreuz badly needs a kickoff possession. He's not going to get one. Nass is just destroying him on kickoffs at the moment. And once again, he's just controlling the pace of the game so well. Nass happy to slow the game right down. Happy to speed it up. He's going for the demo in the back corner. Joreuz saw it coming. This is so tricky though for Joreuz. Nass is going to steal his boost again. Second time in a row he's stolen that boost. So now here comes the acceleration. And now he slows it down again. I mean, look at the pace changes. Joreuz is just flopping all over the place. Nass has him in a spin cycle. Fakes on mind games, on more mind games, and it's in your net. Absolutely nothing you could do. But, I mean, there's no counterplay. When somebody's playing like this, there really is no counterplay. What are you supposed to do when your opponent doesn't give you a chance to touch the ball? Joreuz with the mind game. In response, Nass hits it past him, but not past him enough. Well, Joreuz just ran it straight into the net. And with 17 seconds to go, that was a very careless touch by Nass. I mean, he thought he got it over Joreuz. He was trying to get it over Joreuz. But Joreuz was simply able to turn and run it into the goal. Can Nass grab kickoff possession? He's had the majority of kickoff possessions in the tail end of this game. He is going to get one at the end here of the game eventually. As soon as Joreuz backs off here, there it is, Nass with the air dribble. Plenty time to put it in. And he does, with yet another mind game. Joreuz just flops way too high into a challenge. You know, Nass might not have even got the cleanest touch that he wanted there. He probably wanted something a little bit different. Doesn't matter. He's done enough already this game to get Joreuz afraid of any time he touches the ball. And it's a 6-1 sequence. Can it be 7-1? Looking around the ball, air dribbling it high and bumping Joreuz. Nass takes it. Look at the little glance around the ball here. Just to see where Joreuz is with ball cam. That's so smart. He knew exactly where Joreuz was. And Nass is just too good. Triple match point. Joreuz is going to need to reverse sweep him. I heard that, what was it, someone in chat said that Nass reverse swiped Joreuz the other day. Well, let's see if Joreuz can return the favour. I mean, really, Joreuz has got to find a way to get into the kickoff game. He's had a few problems getting into the game right from the kickoff. Especially towards the end of that game, it was just kickoff possession for Nass. Another kickoff possession for Nass. Hey, how about another kickoff possession for Nass? Time and time again, Joreuz was not able to get control. And now he's got it all to do. Does he even believe it's possible at this point? If this guy reverse swept him a few days ago and now just came back from 5 down to win, Joreuz mental might be chalked. Which is perfect, because this is, of course, the ATR Cup presented by Chalkcast. If there's going to be a tournament with chalked mental, it might as well be this one. Joreuz unable to get a goal in his first air dribble of the game. Nass saving a little bit of boost so that he could threaten a counter-attack here. It's a bad touch by Joreuz. He's just giving it right back to Nass, who's hit the post. Actually had a wide open demo and Joreuz there, decided not to go for it. Just solid, absolutely solid defense. Out of Nass again. Into the area he goes. He might not have got the reset there. It looked like it only hit the back wheels of his car. Joreuz having some tough times dispossessing Nass. As soon as Nass gets in control of the ball, he stays in control of the ball for long periods of time. And if Joreuz does get touches, they're heavily contested. They're, you know, touches on low boost. They're touches in awkward positions. As Nass again just waits for the perfect time to challenge, takes the boost away, and gets ready to establish this high defensive line. Reverse challenge lands. That boost is spawning. Who's it going to spawn for? Well, Joreuz is going to get it. Nass bailing to mid. Once again, perfect timing on the challenge again from Nass. He's just been so in the zone here. Has Joreuz controlled this one well enough though? Looks like he has an open net and he beats the open net. Great 50-50 from Joreuz, backflipping behind the ball to make his hitbox as big as possible. Oh, be careful, Joreuz. Oh, that's so awkward. Oh no, he just got outplayed by the post. Oh, that's harsh to watch. Joreuz got stuck on the post. He had to jump. But I think because he's jumped there with 2 of his wheels off the wall, he didn't have a flip. He would have only had 1 jump there. Luckily, okay, the game's given it back to him with the kickoff goal. I feel like that's fair enough, because that was tricky. If you jump off a post like that and you don't have all 4 wheels on the ground, you don't get a flip. You just get the 1 jump. That's why a lot of people accidentally flip off the post like that and then they can't do anything. That's so awkward. You don't do anything, you're getting scored on. You jump, you're getting scored on anyway. Oh my word. Look at the placement from Nass. Just a little ball carry to air dribble. Flip reset, pre-flip, top bins, in off the post and the crossbar. This is looking pretty tricky for Joreuz. It's looking more and more tricky with every passing minute. The level that Nass has shown up with today is just honestly so impressive. And yeah, he's flip reset on him again. It's 4-2. This is hard. I mean, yes, he's getting a lot of kickoff possessions. Yes, his kickoff has been better. But it's not just the kickoff. I think you can all see that Nass is just dominating with his ability to accelerate the play, slow down the play, mind game Joreuz, outplay him. I mean, this is just tough for anybody to go up against. Joreuz manages to keep his car in the game. Still Nass running the show though. I mean, he's just in free play at times. This is what Joreuz used to do to his opponents. Just hit the ball around the pitch and eventually decide to put it in the net when he's done outplaying his opponent for the millionth time. That's a good save by Joreuz and a good landing as well. Open net secured. Okay, the open nets they're starting to go in now. This is what Joreuz needs. He needs his simple plays to be going well. Nass opting to dribble the ball back to try and create an attacking angle. He's conceded though possession of the ball to Joreuz. He's unfortunately for him giving it right back as Nass easily saves Joreuz' flip reset attempt. Oh, big bump on the back wall. That's so smart by Nass. Just centers the ball, swoops across the backboard in front of it. Could see Joreuz in the area. That's an easy bump. An even easier finish. 5-3. Nass looking to sweep Joreuz out of the tournament. You know, this really does put the Razier's performance against Nass in perspective. Raziers took Nass to game 5 and lost by 1 goal in that game 5. And with Nass playing as well as he is today, that's a very impressive result for Raziers. Another player that I'm looking forward to seeing in this tournament over the coming weeks. Wide open net for Nass. Takes his time with it and slots it. It was all in the outplay earlier that made it possible. Joreuz is completely out of the game. Nass has been simply too good. Joreuz has to challenge at some point. Nass knows that a challenge is coming. He's just going to stay behind the ball and waits for Joreuz to outplay himself. Oh, good save by Joreuz. He has to get more than that though. And Nass is not going to give him any space. Not without reason. Top shelf shot is good. Nass wins in 3 games. It's Joreuz with the GGs. Forfeit with 21 seconds left. And both players have left. So let's go and take a look at the post-game stats from your first of today's 2 semi-finals. Nass 3, Joreuz 0. Okay, they actually did show the post-game stats because I managed to pause it before the next kickoff. Nice to know. I was kind of half expecting it to just show a pile of zeros because they both left the lobby, but it does work this time.